Antoine Sullivan, man, fuck you and fuck your nasty ass man. And guess what? Your motherfucking ass, why the fuck you on my page, man? If I'm not a pastor, why the fuck are you on my goddamn page? Or let's put it like this, why were you on my page? And just when you thought it was safe, it ain't at all. Don't even think it. Don't remotely let it cross your mind. that is saved. Good evening to you. How you be? I saw some dumb motherfucker. Am I asleep? No, motherfucker. I'm getting my business straight. If you can't wait, get the fuck off the page. Just that simple. How you feeling today? It's a Monday afternoon, the first day of March. I was absent for the midday show. I had some business I needed to handle, and I didn't do it. So y'all need to be texting me if you're going to do the show. If I ain't here a little bit after 1, I ain't doing it. You know, I'm at the point now, and I told you on Friday about some of the health issues that I have. And goddammit, my number one priority right now is me. That's my number one priority. And one of the things that the doctor is telling me is that I do too much. I work too hard. I don't get enough rest. So that's some of the things I need to do. And I had some business to handle. Normally, I would handle the business, rush, and get back and do the show at 1. I said, fuck it. I'll be here this evening. And I got some health issues that's more important to me right now than worrying with some of you motherfuckers. On my Facebook page, I'm going to be blocking. And folk I know that just don't like me, you just on my page to be nosy. The numbers ain't exciting to me. Okay? Fuck you. I'm going to get you off my page. People that love to come to my page just to argue, man, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. As I shared with you on Friday, well, I went to the doctor Thursday and Friday. And Friday, I took a electrocardiograph machine test, wherever that is. And the doctor told me, he said, man, if you want to live, if you want to stay here on this side of the dirt, then there are some things that you immediately got to do. He told me that my heart was beating at a 20% percentile. And that was down. I've had one about 6 months ago, and I was at 50, 60. So I don't know what it was that I was doing. I'm into this thing of losing weight now. I've had a fucked up weekend. This weekend of trying to eat, because everything I eat I can't have. Everything I like I can't have. I can't have no sweets. I can't have not nan liquor. I can't have any fried foods. I've got to exercise. I got on the bike yesterday. I've had this bike over a year. Mel got this bike for me Christmas, not of 2020, but 19 got, and I've been on that bike once. It was sitting over here in my corner. I did a mile yesterday. I'm gonna do another mile tonight, but I've been downtown taking care of some business today, so I did a lot of walking. I ain't had no fried foods. I ain't made no sandwiches. I've been in a bad mood because I can't eat. I just eat. Okay. I've rested all weekend. I was supposed to be at a funeral on Saturday. I did not go. I did not go. I said, shit, ain't no need to be going to nobody's funeral because I'm trying to keep y'all from coming to mine. So I rest all day. Morgan and I, my little 5-year-old niece now, we got up. Doctor ain't told me I couldn't have no goddamn chitlins. So don't be throwing no shit up here. I don't need none of you motherfuckers to be my goddamn doctor for me. Okay, I pay a doctor. And I'm finna do what the doctor said. Y'all coming to me with all these old mammy-made, home-ass remedies. I don't want them. Thank you. I appreciate you. But he ain't told me I couldn't have no chitlins. I ain't asked about none yet. But I can't have no sweet potato pie. Shit. Can't have no ice cream. Now, Mel did find some ice cream. That ain't got no fat, it was a diet ice cream. So I ate it. I ain't had no Coca-Cola. I ain't had none of that. She took some Lipton tea, made the tea, put it on some ice, and put some raw honey in it. I've been drinking that. Me and Morgan and Mel and Mel's mother, we went to Red Hook. I ate me about 3-4 pounds of crab legs. Crab legs is good for you. They go right in you, right out. So I had that. I ain't asked y'all for no Halo ice cream. I ain't asked you for that. Okay, I ain't advertising nobody's product unless I think it's good for me. So I had the crab legs, and yes, for breakfast this morning. Let me see. Saturday morning, I did 2 boiled eggs. I can't have no cornflakes no more. And I grew up liking my cornflakes. So I had me some sausage, 2 boiled eggs. I can't have no grits. I can't have no rice. I'm a miserable motherfucker right now. I swear for God, I'm miserable as hell. Then she ordered me an omelet yesterday. I didn't like the omelet. Her mama fixed me some baked chicken. So, all right. I'm miserable. So I'm in a grouchy motherfucking mood. So, I don't need none of y'all goddamn prognoses. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't send me none of that shit. You ain't the motherfucking doctor that I pay. Okay? I don't eat Captain Crunch. No way. Okay? I ate Kellogg's cornflakes with plenty of sugar on it. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry right now. It's killing me. I'm hungry. I can't drink no more Kool-Aid. None of that shit. God. Help me. So the show is probably going to be real rough from now on. But I am going to do what the doctor says. When the doctor mentioned to me about what's something going in your chest, I said, I want no goddamn pacemaker. No. I had a close friend of mine died last year because he was quit working. A friend of mine by the name of Edgar Miller. Those of you in Memphis know who Edgar is. We've been close for 40-some years. That one shook me up. I'm eating fruit. And I'm going to get on this bicycle later on tonight. They are talking about doing that thing where they may have to put a stent in, whatever the fuck that do. But I'm all right with whatever the doctor wants to do. Okay. That's going to make me stay here a little bit longer and wear the fuck out y'all. Okay. I don't know who the fuck no Pooh sister is, so don't even bring that shit up on my page. I don't know who it was. No, he had more than a heart attack, April. He had a pacemaker. And Edgar lived alone. And whatever happened to him happened while he was at home alone. And when Edgar was found, he had been dead probably 5, 6, 7 hours. Okay? My goal is to stay here. I don't give a fuck about y'all. And I'm going to tell you, you motherfucking haters, you might as well understand, I ain't going no motherfucking where. Okay? I don't know who the rapper is. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn rappers. Fuck, can't bring a rap up on my show. He ain't brought me no money for no advertising. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. See, I am now the new don't give a fuck cussing pastor. Okay? If it don't benefit me, if you don't benefit, I'm going to try to help those that want to be helped. I'm going to try to inform, educate, and stimulate and motivate those that want to. The rest of you dumb motherfuckers, fuck you. Okay? You think I've been blocking in the past? I'm going to be a blocking motherfucker because I ain't going to deal with your bullshit. They're calling me with that stupid shit. I ain't going to worry with you no more. I'm going to hang up on you and put him away. I think she brought him up because his brother passed yesterday. I mean, he had a heart. No. You know, and my doctor mentioned some things, but I've been reading today about strengthening my heart. So I got to exercise. I got to diet right. Okay. That's what I got to do. Okay. So, no, and battle, I'll still put you out. I'll cut you out and put you off too. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody got no special treatment no more. If you don't know, if you come up to me with that silliness, your ass gone. And once I block you, you gone forever. Praise the Lord. Okay? But I'm going to do what it takes to keep me here. If I'm talking about finance and things like that, and you're a broke motherfucker, and you want to stay a broke motherfucker, and you want to stay in a broke motherfucker's attitude, fuck you, go on to the broke people's page. Okay? I'm going to do what is necessary. I'm going to do what is necessary to live. And fuck anything else that ain't about living. If you ain't feeding me, financing me, or fucking me real good, fuck you. Okay? Get on that bike every morning after the radio show. You might be right. That might be the time for me to get on there. Okay? But I did the radio show this morning. My voice was strong. Had that good baritone to it this morning. I played my ass off. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be about my business. And again, you motherfuckers that hate me, you ain't seen shit yet. I got some shit to do. And I got to be alive to do it. Shit. Ain't shit on my mind right now but staying alive. That's number one. Because if you don't get past number one, the rest of that shit don't matter. Okay? Excuse me. I ain't give me no water, but that's all right. That's all that's important. When my voice is good and strong, I'm feeling good. I deal with a shortness of breath at time. I keep my medications. I keep an inhaler when I need one. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I will spend whatever money it takes to make sure that I'm here. I got good insurance. Touch your neighbor and say good insurance. I got good health insurance and I got good life insurance. Okay. But I ain't about to allow anybody to get none of the insurance money yet. Okay. But I rested all week in long. I preached yesterday morning. I hope you got the message yesterday morning. I preached 1 hour yesterday. I usually go into a second hour, and if it comes one of them mornings where I feel it on a Sunday morning, I'll do it. But I did 1 good hour yesterday. And I didn't go nowhere yesterday. I didn't go not a place. I gave you an hour of power. You're right, Darius. Davo, I gave an hour of power. Because, see, I'm used to preaching. I can preach 2 hours. And I guess my preaching is like that because I've been doing this for so long and for doing it for so many hours. I don't want to cut my midday show at all. But if there are some days that I got something to do, I'm going to do those things. Ain't no such thing as a safe walking trail, which is in the white people's community. No, I'm going to get on that bicycle. I was downtown. I had to go up and down some steps today. Mill and I went and got the marriage license on today. So I had to go up them damn steps. When I got inside the building, Mr. Matthews, it's right up on the second floor. Do you want to go to the steps or do you want the elevator? We're going to take the elevator because there's too many more of them goddamn steps right there. Maybe I should do a midday show. There's too much that's going on for me to totally eliminate the midday show. But if it's one of them days I got something to do, and I'm not here by 1:15, y'all got to start texting me and inboxing me. Am I going to do the show today? If I ain't here by 1:15, baby, I ain't going to do it. Okay? And y'all catching me at 7. Praise God. That's when you get me. Okay. So I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. But I got haters and I got enemies. Fuck you and the nasty ass hole that your mama farted your ass out of. I'm here, baby. God wants me to get me in condition to be able to deal with you. Okay? But it's my plan to be here with you all tomorrow because there's so much that I want to talk about. I ain't giving you a goddamn heads up. The fuck I'm gonna give you? If I'm gonna give you a heads up, I gotta come on and do it. So if I'm coming on, then goddamn it, shit, I might as well do the show. But it is my intention to do the show every day because I'm sitting down. Okay? All right. I'm going to get into my show in just a minute. Okay? Have you got your book yet? I just got mine today. Okay? It just came in the mail today. Some of you have been complaining about the mail. I I'm not the postman. Okay? But this is an excellent read. I forgot some of the shit I had said myself. So I started going through the book. Get my book. Okay. Get my book. Bullshit from the Pulpit. You find out some things about me that you didn't know. Baby, it's coming. Don't worry. I just got mine. Okay. I just opened up the little packet today, this evening. It was in my mailbox because I gave them motherfucking hell. Well, the fuck, I ain't got my book. Okay. But it's coming. The ebook, you can get it automatically. Okay. All you got to do is go to www.chocolatereadings.com/the cussing pastor. Well, God bless your hearts. I'm going to get into the subject in just a second. I'm going to play a commercial. I'm getting back into adding commercials into the show. I had to learn how to do this shit. And man paid me a lot of money for this commercial. Paid me a year's worth. When will the autograph books be ready? I don't know. I haven't ordered them yet. I was trying to really make sure that the people who had already ordered their books got their books before I spend some money and bring a whole bunch of books in. But I will probably do that in the next couple of days. I'm working on some things to improve what I do. The engineer got to get back in here, and we got to get the Zoom thing working so that I can put people on screen from all over the country and do that. Okay? All right? But I'm going to get ready to take and play this advertiser. Justin paid me a whole lot of money, and I figured out how to get it into the screen, onto the system, and for the kind of money he paid me, I did some figuring. So we're going to take care of that. Then I'm going to come back. Well, it's already
whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826-6447.
Do we send you an email if you want something email? Yes, baby. And some munchies. I didn't hit that. I got to time that a little bit better, but y'all saw that commercial? Y'all need a burger long. I got to get this one I figured out how to do that. I already had them in my system. I needed to figure this one out too. I'm gonna put it in the system. So, but I hope that you all had a great big, marvelous weekend, and that you are, hey, that no matter what, you are going to make it this weekend. I want y'all, you heard the ding-a-ling? How you here, Mr. How are things in Washington, D.C. this morning? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Did you enjoy the show? Oh, okay. I did it on the wrong thing. Yeah.
Along with me. Come and join me on the Cussing Panthers cruise to the Bahamas. It's going to take place on Labor Day weekend. Oh, we're going to cruise to the Bahamas September 4th through the 9th, boarding out of Charleston, South Carolina. And oh, the fun we're going to have, you will remember for a long time to come. Look, I've got 50 rooms blocked off, so make your reservation now for you and your group, you and your particular other, for your husband, your wife, or for your wife and your side chick. If you got it like that, call Tamaron with Luxury Services at 205-396-9900. 205-396-9900. That's the Cussing Pastor Cruise to the Bahamas on September 4th through the 9th.
Boy, don't I sound like I'll be on radio somewhere? Pastor, do you get song Love Is So Good When You're Chilling? Of course I got that. Tune in the morning, I'll play it. Tune in the morning, I'll play it for you. That's by ZZ Hill. Love is so good when you're chilling. Let me play. Didn't that commercial sound good? I can make yours sound just as good. Let me.
This is a Cussing Pastor. Look, I need to get away. I need a break, and I would love to take you along with me. Come and join me on the Cussing Pastor's cruise to the Bahamas. It's going to take place on Labor Day weekend. Oh, we're going to cruise to the Bahamas September 4th through the 9th, boarding out of Charleston, South Carolina. And oh, the fun we're going to have, you will remember for a long time to come. Look, I've got 50 rooms blocked off, so make your reservation now for you and your group, you and your particular other, for your husband, your wife, or for your wife and your side chick. If you got it like that, call Tamaron with Luxury Services at 205-396-9900. 205-396-9900. That's the Cussing Pastor Cruise to the Bahamas on September 4th through the 9th.
Okay, I made the commercial. It's an excellent commercial. Let me see if a motherfucker, you bold enough to see if you bold enough to answer your phone. I love you coward motherfuckers. I'll see your goddamn phone.
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Oh, you're a coward motherfucker. You on the text phone. You don't need me. Sir, let me say something to you, motherfucker. And I told you, I don't give a fuck no more. And you said that I can't work my shit because Dale was with me. Let me tell you something. Dale worked for me. I didn't work for nobody. Dale and I ain't even mad at each other. Dale's went her way there, and she's all right. But that's my shit. Okay? I've been doing this shit for 40-some years. I'm the best motherfucker at this shit you gonna find any motherfucking where. So if I got, cause I ain't had to touch shit for 5 years. But I've learned my own shit. So if you don't like it, motherfucker, apparently you watching me. Okay? You know I'm a bad motherfucker. That's the reason you watch me, motherfucker. Shit. So, if I got a few little glitches, then motherfucker, I got some glitches. But I'm finna be worse than I ever been before. I'm finna go back to the old TV me. Well, I just don't give a shit who I talk about, how bad I talk about you. Kiss my motherfucking ass. Kiss my ass to shit push you back. I don't give a fuck about you. Now let the church say amen. Funky motherfucker. You want to talk bad about me, but you want to go to a text mail, motherfucker. You ain't shit. Your mammy ain't shit. And the dog of a father you had ain't shit. He should have calmed on the motherfucking ground. He done made some better grass than a motherfucker like you. Now, praise the Lord. Now let me go and talk about what I want to talk about. In the city of Memphis, there have been over 55 homicides this year. Over 55. Police said 46 of them are murders. I thought that's what a homicide is. This time last year, we had only had 29. Friday, Saturday, whatever day it was, some of y'all want to get your black asses out in Whitehaven and start the marching. You want to start the marching. You get these black ass organizations and they tell you, let's march. Philadelphia, I see you, 73. Baltimore, I know your numbers are high. This is happening all over the country. But what bothers me is, all you niggas want to do is march. What the hell are you marching for? What difference is your marching even making? That bullshit of Black Lives Matter that was started by white folk. Why are you marching? And I'm gonna want some of you motherfuckers, some of you organization ass Negroes, to call me and tell me what the marching does. Here in Memphis, y'all marching. Y'all got hearses rolling around the neighborhoods symbolizing death. When real hearse wheels are rolling, not to symbolize, but they're rolling because there are dead folk in them. So what you marching for? Your marching ain't doing no good. The only time we had a little slowed down was when snow was on the ground. I don't think we had about 1 or 2 murders while the snow was on the ground. See, I'm trying to figure out, your margin is not a deterrent to violence. It ain't slowing nothing down. So maybe somebody, when I open up the phone lines in a few, you can tell me why you march. I put it on my page and somebody said it's to make people aware. That's crazy as hell. Aren't we already aware that there's violence? Aren't we aware that we are the ones that's killing each other? You want to complain about police brutality. Here's somebody said that I march, it was more about Caucasian cousins, but why you march, brother? Yeah, I guess that's the brother, Keon. Why you, brother? Why you march, brother? What's the reason you out there in the streets marching? I don't care what your name is, Kiana, Kiana. I can't tell from your picture. But what's the marching for? You march and then go back to the house to show solidarity. What kind of motherfucking solidarity? Why don't you call me on the goddamn phone? 901-231-9239. Call me, because I want to know what kind of solidarity you talking about. If you ain't scared. 901 231-9239. Cause see, I want to know what you talk about when you say solidarity. Solidarity. Who are we trying to solidify ourselves with? I mean, that's call me, Kiana. Is that all we got? This is Huntsville, Alabama. Let me see this out.
Kiana.
Kiana.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
So why'd you march, Kiana?
I marched. Hey, Pastor. Hey, everybody.
Come on, you gotta talk louder, baby. I gotta hear you. You marched for what reason?
Is that better? Can you hear me better now?
I can hear you better now, but just make sure I'm not on speakerphone.
I'm not. You're not.
Okay. Why?
I marched for solidarity, and I marched. We had a gentleman get shot by police here locally, and I was friends with her. It was her brother, and she did a march. And,
what city? What city are you in again?
Huntsville.
Huntsville,
Alabama, where A&M.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody said I was marching while we didn't see you out there. I ain't marching with none of you motherfuckers. Cause marching don't do shit. Now you said you were trying to be for some solidarity. Solidarity with who?
Solidarity. A girlfriend of mine, her brother Dana Fletcher, got gunned down by police officers in front of a gym out here locally.
I said. But solidarity with who?
For her brother being shot, they wouldn't release the video.
Wait a minute. Let's stop there. You marching because her brother got killed by the police, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you something. Had any other black folk been killed in your town before the police did whatever he did?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Has any black folk killed each other since you march?
Yes. Yes.
So when is your march for that?
Again, I marched to show support from my girlfriend and her brother.
Why? He dead. He dead. What does marching for somebody dead do if there is no results? Y'all didn't stop killing, did you?
No, they did not.
Okay.
They are in the works of getting a law passed as far as releasing the video camera of the police officers. It's the Dana Fletcher law. So she's working on getting passed.
Let me ask you something. How old are you? Let me ask you something else. How old are you?
34.
34. What I find very strange when I hear you young black folk talking about solidarity and marching, that you only want to march when white folk killing black folk or police killing black folk, but you're not interested in marching when we killing us.
I wouldn't say that I'm not interested in marching when we kill us.
Baby, when you march. When the march.
It has not been organized.
Why?
I don't know.
So you excited about marching when the police kill somebody. But you...
Well, I didn't say I was excited about marching then. I marched to show support for my friend and her mom.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's go back to showing support. She ain't dead. Her brother dead.
And I was there for her.
Okay. Wait a minute. Has your friend organized a march since?
Yeah, she's done several.
She marching for what?
For one, it's the Dana Fletcher law. To bring attention, she got the establishment shut down where it happened at. Really just to generate attention to the injustice of the local police department. And
man, that ain't shit. Kiana, that ain't shit. See, because you're going back to what I said, the only thing that you're concerned about is when the police kill somebody. Let's get a program for the police. Where is your program? Where is your program for us killing us?
I agree.
I wouldn't mind one of y'all for shit. If that's your reason, why haven't you put a program together or margin, say, look, parents, raise your heathen ass children. Let me tell you something. I'm all for the police being brutal to motherfuckers that's out here robbing and killing. If you're robbing, killing, raping, and carjacking, I don't care if the police blue. Beat your ass. I don't give a damn about the color, baby. I'm concerned that we as a people, we only get upset when white folk are doing something to us, and we are not doing anything for when we kill each other. What program have y'all implemented in your community for common people killing common people? Kiana?
I haven't heard of any.
Then your marching wasn't shit. It didn't get nothing done for the common people. Let me ask you this. How many, you sound real smart to me and real intelligent. Real intelligent. And what's the name of the city you live in again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Huntsville.
Huntsville, okay. How many police killings have you all had in the last year in Huntsville, Alabama?
That I don't know off the top of my head. I do know so far this year, I think it's been somewhere in the 20s.
Y'all, wait a minute, baby. Y'all, wait a minute. Y'all, I'm saying police killing black men. It's been 20 black men killed by police?
No, I thought you just meant killings. This year, 2, I believe. And I don't even think either of them were black.
Let me ask you this. How many black on blacks have killed each other in the last year?
In the last year, I don't know about 2020 so far, but this year, I know, I think we're, like I said, I think so far, it's in the upper teens already so far. It's been a crazy year.
So let me ask you something. Would you agree with me that in your community of Huntsville, Alabama, that there have been more black on black killings than the police doing anything to black folk?
Absolutely.
So
that I'm aware of, yes.
Yeah. So what do you think, if you're going to march, what do you think the march needs to be about?
Oh, I definitely think there needs to be some reform in our own community. Again, I'm not disagreeing with anything that you said. The question was asked, why did you march? I answered the question. I marched in support of my friend, but I heartily agree that we definitely need to do something for our own community.
So if we're looking for solidarity, Kiana, do you have it in your community? Have black folk come together in Huntsville, Alabama?
We do in certain things, like when the weather was a little bit better and kind of prior to this whole COVID thing, there were some community outreaches and things of that nature. I know I personally participated in several as far as back to school programs and getting kids to register to vote.
When you said back to school, when you said back to school program, is that back giving folks notebook paper and stuff?
No, I said back to school. I meant after school programs. No, after school programs as far as mentoring little kids, young girls in particular. Like I work with an organization called Girls on the Run, and we mentor the young girls after school for about 2 hours, stuff of that nature.
Those are the type of programs. See, that beats the hell out of marching, don't it?
It does.
Okay.
I enjoy it a lot.
And that's what I'm talking about. Let's implement things that are going to be able to take these young folk by the hand and mold them and motivate them and make them. Kiana, thank you so much for your call. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Y'all timing out on Instagram. Y'all timing out. Y'all want to come back? Somebody mentioned that I have not, because I'm a celebrity in this area, that I never had no problem with the police. You think that because I'm a celebrity, I haven't had any problems with the police? Probably the reason I have not had any problems with the police, I have not put myself in a position to get it in trouble. Have I been in jail? Yes, I've been in jail. But I ain't robbing, stealing, and killing from nobody. Have I been racially polarized? Yes. But I know how to handle myself in those situations. Hey, let me let y'all come on back, okay? All right, y'all come on back, Instagram. I'll tell y'all what I'm going to do. Let me run that commercial one more time. That give me a chance to go get me some water. I ain't got to pee, but I want my lips, I don't like my mouth dry. So I'm going to let this commercial run again. Yeah.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901.
Boy, I timed that almost perfectly that time. Got me some milk. Whew, that's all right. Man, I know that what I say is I'll be to Vegas in May, man. And some pants, I don't even know what you're talking about, motherfucker. I'm back to being the old mean, cantankerous. Some of what I say bothers a lot of folk because you so pro-black until you ain't got good sense. See, our problem is not white folk. Pastor, I'm broken, need some money, please employ me. No, I'm going to put you off my goddamn page. I don't like broke motherfuckers on my goddamn page. Don't come on my page begging, because I teach folk how to survive. Yeah, y'all done brought the beats back. Those of you that have not been following me over the years, and say I got milder than what I used to be. But I'm going back to that cantankerous, evil, treacherous journalist that I've always been. Let me send Mail a message. I'm hungry. Something you don't like the truth. You don't like it. You always want to tell me about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King dead, stinking in the grave. Ain't nothing that Martin can do right now. You march and celebrate Martin Luther King, and then you do totally the opposite of what he preached. The white man, is not the problem of the violence in the black community. We are. These heathen ass children, y'all turn loose on us in the goddamn street.
To accept, press 1.
If you don't get your name, I don't talk to you. Very simple. It asks you your name. Give me your name. Be loud and up front. My name is Poot Nanny. If you don't get your name, I ain't talking to you. The problem in the black community is us. We don't love us. We don't like us. We don't do business with us. We killing each other. And the only time you want to get mad is when white folk are killing us. Then you want to march. We shall overcome. You motherfuckers been overcoming, I know, 64 years. And you still in the same damn place you always been. You just out getting out some exercise, ain't you? And I'll go on record as telling you, police, I'm all the way live. But you beat the motherfucker's ass, brutalizing that motherfucker, hitting that motherfucker upside his head, kicking him in his ribs. If he out here robbing and killing and murdering. I'm with the brother man, not the other man. You a motherfucking fool. I'm the man I'm with. And I'll kill the black man that tries to take this life from me. We won't be singing We Shall Overcome.
Martin Luther King Jr.
So I don't even deal with foolishness, brother. I know Martin Luther King Jr. and that you wasn't him. Here's what we've got to do. The first place to stop the violence at is at home.
Call from Jackie. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead.
How you doing, Patty?
I'm doing great.
I was speaking on what you just speaking about the crime, but I was just in here thinking the same thing. Like it's been like 7 Patty.
It's been like what, ma'am?
I was saying like it's been like all these murders this weekend, but okay, ain't nobody get out and say nothing about that. But as soon as the police kill somebody, everybody want to act a fool. I don't understand. I said, as soon as the police killed, like one of this black person or something, everybody want to get out here and act a fool. But a lot of people got murdered this weekend, but ain't nobody got out and did anything about that. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
I think you had 6 murders this weekend.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? The murders took place. The murders took place right after the march.
Thank you.
We had the march. Then we started having the murders.
And look, and like, didn't nobody do? I think it need to snow again, because didn't nobody do nothing while the snow down. When the snow melted, the niggas came out.
I think we had one murder during the snow. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much, darling.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Call from.
No, not from a block number. We had 6 murders in the city of Memphis right after the march ended. Okay? Right after the march ended. So what good did the march do? But here's where it starts at. You're right, Nina. It starts at the house. You are allowing your children to be heathens. Area code 901-231-9239. You ain't got nothing to say? Then bye.
Call from.
You're allowing your children to be heathens. You ain't got no rules. You ain't got no regulations in your house. Guess what? I don't care if the police kill your child. If he's robbing and killing, selling dope in our community, I didn't get your A-list. Try me again. Okay? I don't care about the police killing your child. If your child here robbing and killing, shoot him and let him lay there in the sun till he starts stinking. I don't give a shit. And no, I'm not going to blame it on no men in the house. Hell, wasn't no man in my house. A-list.
Hello?
Is this you, A-list?
Yeah, this is me. How you doing, pal?
You need to give your name, brother. You know,
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just kind of went blank and then the power house.
All right. Speak up a little bit for me, man.
I said, I hope everything is going good between you and Mel. I'll definitely be out for the wedding.
Yeah.
But just to kind of speak on the topic, I'm here in Atlanta, of course, as you know. I just think it's a matter of leadership.
Okay.
I mean, you have these young males, because you can't say they're young men, because we know it's a difference between males and men and females and women.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of young males don't have fathers in the home. Even if they don't have fathers, they don't have mentors, leadership. The mothers don't have leadership from men because they're steady having they're steady having children outside of marriage. So there's no leadership from the women. So it's kind of like, the blind leading the blind, man. And, out here in Atlanta, I live in Buckhead, and the crime has went up, I think, like 85% since the top of the year. 85% of the crime out here is jacking and car burglary. And a lot of these kids, like they had a shootout the week before last in Buckhead. 11-year-old and a 14-year-old ran inside of this 5-star restaurant in Buckhead, and the people in the restaurant thought that they were running inside of the restaurant because somebody was after them. Lo and behold, the SWAT team comes in like 4 minutes later. 11-year-old and 14-year-old has pistol whooped a gentleman at Lennox Mall. Like, they literally pistol whooped this guy inside of the mall, man.
Okay.
They tried to rob him, and they ran over to the restaurant. So I think a lot of this crime, man, is just, it's no leadership, there's no guidance, there's no direction.
But man, it still goes back to the house. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
we had a shooting.
It's no leadership.
We had a shooting today in a little town, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Okay. 45 miles south of Little Rock. First day back at school, and one 15-year-old kills the other 15-year-old. Okay? Our young people have lost their minds, man. And I'm not going to always blame it on a man not being in the house. Because I had women that would beat my ass, man. You know, and the trouble I got into, I wasn't going to rob nobody. I wasn't stealing nothing. You know, I sold some cans and stuff at the store once or twice. And my mama beat my ass and made me go back and take the candy back to the store. So, you know, but I did my thing, man. But some of these things that our young people are doing now, I don't know who we blaming on, man. There is no gallant.
It's the rap music. It's the rap music, man. It's that damn rap music, man. I'm telling you what it is. It's the rap music. I mean, as the scripture says, train up a child in the way it should go, and when they get old, he won't depart from it. Like you said, it starts from the home. A lot of these kids are being trained up in the home. So they go out into the world. Mm-hmm. They don't have any value. They don't have any discipline. So they go out into the world feeling like the world owes them something. Then when the world don't reciprocate what they feel that they're owed, they feel like they're either A, they can take it from you, E, they're going to steal it from you, E, they're going to rob you for it. And that's why a lot of the destruction is going on. And like I said, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Man, there's so much going on in Atlanta. You hear all of these people, like when they killed that guy that was in the drive-thru at Wendy's over there near Metropolitan, it was a big uproar, Black Lives Matter, and all this type of bullshit. They was marching and protesting, and they even killed the young girl over there in the car because they were so upset. But when this black-on-black crime coming up, they just had a little girl, like 7 years old, got killed over at Fifth Plaza, man. Black dude killed her, man. He was shooting at some other guys, and she just happened to be driving by the mall, man. And she was in the car with her mom. They shot the car up and shot her in the head. She died in the hospital. It was a big uproar because the mayor was making it a big uproar because of the big black eye in the city. Mm-hmm. But in just regular black-on-black crime, they're not marching, they're not protesting as if a white guy will kill a black person. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the encounters I've had with the police, whether white or black, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the times that I have had endowment situations with the police that have been black. But most of the interaction with the police, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I just be respectful. You know, I'll be a man, I'll be respectful, and I just go on my way. But like you said, I don't put myself in a position to be, dealt with the police in a nefarious way. But a lot of these kids, man, it's out of control, man. I ain't gonna lie, Thaddeus. I think. Well, I don't want to call you Thaddeus because you're Catholic.
I mean, we know each other on that level.
No, man, but I mean, you still an OG to me. You know what I mean? You like a mentor to me. You still respect. So let me reiterate the pastor. I don't believe, man, it's gonna change, man. I really don't. Like, I've never. I'm 35, and I come up a bunch. I come up under old school guys, hard working gentlemen, pimp players. Mm-hmm. You know, real guys that took care of their home. You know, real men. You know, real hard working men in regards to whatever their endeavors were, and it was respect, the top line thing, and value. But man, I don't know, man. I've never seen. I didn't know. If they told me 10 years ago that it was going to be bad in this generation as it is, I would have never thought that it was going to be so bad so quick, man. Because these kids are gone crazy. But a lot of it's rap music, man. It's the rap music, man. The rap music got the young people just destroyed from male and female, man. It's the rap music. That's really what it is. The rap music, you know.
Hi, man.
And drugs.
Hey, when you come to Memphis, where you staying, man?
Man, I'm probably ain't gonna come to Memphis no time soon, but I did.
You said you come from my wedding, right?
Nah, man, I'm coming, man. I just picked out a suit, man. I just picked the family out this week, man. So it'll be ready around the time that the wedding is, man. So, you know, I'm gonna have you and Miss Mel, man, a nice gift, man. Something I think y'all would like, so, you know.
All right, man. Hey, I'm looking to see you there, man.
All right, thank you, man. Look, everybody, man, support this brother. Cash out this brother, man. He's going to do a lot for the community. He do a lot for us, our people. So y'all support him, man. Whether it's $1, $5, $10, he does a lot, man. So y'all take the time to support this brother, man. Thank you, Pastor. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all at the wedding, man.
All right, man. Thank you, friend. All right.
You know that.
look, I'm sharing with you that if we do not straighten our young people out, we are destined to be extinct. Do you understand that we are falling into the plot of the white man? The white man has now understand that he does not have to do anything to destroy us. We are destroying ourselves. The white man sits back and says, see, they're conditioned now. They hate themselves. They don't want to see each other survive. They don't want to see each other prosperous. We got them now. And guess what they do? Let's go to Warren, Michigan.
Tony.
To accept, press 1.
Go ahead, sir.
Hey, Pastor, what's going on?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you, sir?
Okay. You know, a lot of things you say I agree with, but one thing I don't agree with, and that's giving the police more power to beat up our people. I think that you're saying that they should do that before the man even have a day in court. You don't know if they're guilty or not guilty. Why would you let the police beat them up before they get a day in court?
All right, now let me say this. If the police catch you robbing, you don't rape somebody, I don't give a damn what the police do to you. Okay.
I don't either. If you're found guilty,
No. I'm talking about at the time of arrest. If you caught with the little old lady's money, pocketbook in your hand, you get caught in somebody's house. You carjacking somebody. I don't care what the police do to you.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the guy that got away and you're not sure that he's done it. I'm talking about the guy that you catch him running. You got to catch his ass. He just shot his brother. He just shot somebody.
Yeah.
And you catch him. I don't care what the police do to him. You carjacking somebody working hard. You take their car from them and you drive around and the police catch you. I don't care what the police do to you.
And something else I want to say about doing business with black people. Man, I work for a couple black people, and it's a problem. I'm from Detroit.
Okay.
You got to chase them down for your paycheck bouncing. It's just hard to do business with black folks.
Well, that ain't what we're talking about today, brother.
Well, I heard you say something about some of the solutions, and one of the solutions is doing business with black.
All right, but wait a minute. When one black company don't do something right, you go to the next black company that does the same thing. All the white companies you go to, ain't you been to some bad white businesses?
Well, I mean,
have you been to some bad, sir? Have you been to some bad white businesses?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Definitely both.
And some of them you've been back to.
There's not many black businesses left, and the few that are left.
No, brother. But see, you sound like one of the Negroes are looking for an excuse not to do business with black folk. Yeah, it's some bads in all fields of business. But what I do is,
I'm talking about even in my own family. I'm talking about even doing business. I rent houses out. When I first got these houses, I used to rent to family members. They didn't want to pay because they thought they was family.
So that ain't what I'm talking about today. We don't care about your family. We don't care about your family. Quit renting to them. Put their asses out. Let them sleep on the goddamn street. Bye, man.
All right.
We don't care about your family. Shit. You look for the wrong in the black business, and you let the white man buy every time. if your folk in your family, first of all, you're a fool to be renting houses to folk in your family. They don't feel like they're supposed to pay you. You their cousin, you their brother. Fuck them. Okay.
Jonathan Newton.
I thought you.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I thought your name was Martin Luther King Jr.
Hello?
I thought your name was Martin Luther King Jr. And then
No, this is Jonathan Newton.
Oh, okay. I thought you was another somebody that called me. What's on your mind, sir?
No, just I've been following you for about a year, and you hit so many points that so many have been wanting to say and speak out about. It's just I enjoy your show. You've inspired me to start a ministry up here in the Maryland area. It's going to be called the Trauma Center, and it's based on some of the teachings that you teach about how just being real as a person. And I wanted to encourage you because very few men of God are even talking about some of the things that you're talking about, particularly the conversation that you just had a few moments ago with one of the callers, actually that you're having tonight about what's happening amongst our youth and how the movement for Black Lives or Black Lives Matter has essentially turned into something that it was never meant to be. And the police accountability movement, I'm a big part of the police accountability movement, but you're making so many poignant points. And I think one of the callers hit on it. You had asked this question: what is it that's causing our youth to be this way? And I have to point out, I think the thing that has changed so much in the last 30 years has been the music and the influence of the music. And we need to really reach out to those people who are in the music industry to really hold them accountable to what is their responsibility to put forth messages that are going to encourage our youth to do better.
But let's look at the music.
Mm-hmm.
This music of this generation is different than the music of my generation. Okay?
Absolutely.
I had the Shy-Lights. I had the Whispers. The Delphonics. Okay? We sung about love, making love, losing your girl, and things of that nature. This generation sings about, let's kill the cops. Let's kill this person. Let's kill that person. Let's sell some drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So the music is different. And what a lot of our young people don't understand, that a lot of the persons that are singing those songs are not living the life that the songs portray.
Absolutely. They send their kids to private schools.
Right.
They don't live that style of life. I'm a practicing attorney now, and I work at the jail. And when the young brothers come through 19, 20 years old, and they've done something like a robbery, I ask them, do you want me to argue for you to get out of here tonight, or are you here because you want to get this experience so that you can go and rap about this?
Okay.
And they kind of snicker and laugh. I said, no, I'm dead serious. I want to know, why are you here? What caused you to make these decisions? And it is the music. The music has completely transformed in the last 30 years. I'm 48 years old. I tell my kids who are 22 and 24, I think I might have been the last generation that experienced music before it went off the cliff, before the 90s and when it went off the cliff. We gangster rap basically turned our culture into what we're seeing now. And Snoop Dogg sent his kids to the schools.
Let me bring it a little bit closer to home for you. If I'm correct, you're a white guy, aren't you?
No, I'm black. I sound like this because I'm from Key West, Florida, but I'm black, Pastor.
Are you? Shit, boy, I had you play. Boy, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home different direction on you. I was.
Hey, but that's been. Yeah, I grew up in Key West, Florida. I'm married to a black woman. I got a black family, and you're absolutely. I've been told that a few times. But yeah, I grew up in Key West.
I wouldn't take you to left field, but let me come on back into the field that I'm in. Okay. Okay, yeah, boy, I was already, boy. You know, I'm on this new kick now. But let me bring it a little bit closer. Mm-hmm. The music industry is owned by white music companies.
Absolutely.
Okay? You've got people. You got Jay-Z and P. Diddy that own their own music. Okay? Mm-hmm. But when they started, basically they had to start out with white music companies. Okay? Mm-hmm. These white music companies, they make billions of dollars off of the ignorance that they allow to be portrayed in the songs.
That's right.
I told a group of young people about a year ago, I said, you see a lot of these rap stars that portray this image with you, with the big houses. They don't own the houses.
They rented it.
They rented the houses. They leased it for the video. If they live in a big house, the music company, a lot of times own it. They own the jewelry around the guy's neck. They own the cars that these guys drive. And the money that they're flashing on screen, they got armed guards around them so that when they get through showing off the money, you got to get on white people back their money. Okay? There is an illusion that has been created for our destruction, man. Okay?
It's created. Our young people are chasing that dream as though it is a reality and not really realizing that even the few that make it to that level, they have no true artistic freedom to be able to write the way that they want to. And so that's what's really perpetuated this, is that the black music industry has essentially lost its artistic freedom.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you know, I think the same thing was done with our radio stations. When we go back and study, you know, what was done with our radio stations, the conglomerates came in, and you know, independents like yourself, or even folks like Tom Joyner, were essentially routed off the table. You know.
Well,
so
when the conglomerates,
I just want to let you know it's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah. Let me mention a point there on the radio. I've been around radio for 40 years, man. I was around when the conglomerates came in. There were...
You're going in and out on my side.
There were... I said, let me give you something on the radio stations. I was around in the industry when the white conglomerates came in and bought out radio stations. There were one or two black guys in the country. We always been 1 to 1.5% of the ownership of radio stations in this country. When those guys came in, they targeted black stations. They go and buy black stations up from guys and give them X number of dollars, really pennies on the dollars, but they thought it was making them rich. They took the format. If you had a black format in that country or in that area where you were licensed to, they mixed the format or changed the format.
That's right. That's right. That's
so
right.
What has happened is that white executives have come in, and the first rule of war is to damage...
Shut down the communication.
The communications.
Shut down the communication.
Right.
My background, I published my own small black community newspapers. When I came out to Key West, I lived in West Palm Beach, and then I lived in the metro Atlanta area. And for a large time period before the internet came around, you know, black community newspapers were the way that we would get our word out, you know, and radio stations. And you're absolutely right. What's being done to our communities is it's really thought up well. It is essentially a war on our communities. And the communication, we don't own any of the communication vehicles in our communities. Any of them. If you want to get a message out.
There is a systematic program of destruction for the black community, and we play into it. Brother, thank you for your call. Yeah.
All right. God bless you. Take care.
All right.
All right.
I really think that guy was a white guy. Boy, I was going to go. Boy, I was going to get in, but... Ooh. And we don't understand it. If something major happens in our black communities, you've got to depend on the white man to tell you your story. Yeah, Prince had his own. That's the reason Prince is dead. The guy that is doing the documentary on Prince and his death is a good friend of mine. And as soon as I get this Zoom working the way I want to, we're going to talk.
Michael. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, Thad, I got 2 points.
Okay.
I'm one of your callers. Being a police officer in the city of Memphis, I'm going to tell you what one of the main problems is. I was a school police officer for 5 years at Whitehaven High School.
Okay.
I had a student that was so bad, and I asked him, man, what's your problem? He told me, he ain't have no clothes, he ain't have no shoes. So I took my money to buy this boy some clothes and shoes. This boy still acting a fool. Make a long story short, he acted such a fool one day. The principal over there, Mr. Thomas, told me to arrest him, which I didn't. I was trying to give him a chance. But when the boy mama came up there, she was acting all ghetto-fied and, why he do this and all this stuff. So, man, it comes from training up at home. Because this boy was a spitting image of his mama. And then it's so bad, I got removed out of school and had to go back on patrol because I kept trying to save this young man. But needless to say, they didn't put him up out of there. So I gave up a gravy Monday through Friday job in the school. So now I'm on the Charlie shift working 311 on the street. Because I didn't want to see this young man. The streets took him. I knew they was going to get him. That's my first point. The second point, I tell young folks all the time, we talking about rapping. I said Kanye West, Lil Wayne, and Ludacris, all 3 of those people got college degrees. I said, so just because you see them out singing and rapping, I said, if it don't work for them, all 3 of them got college degrees where they can try something else. Mm-hmm. So I said, try to get your education and something else because at least these folks got games up there.
Plus, they're investing their money, man.
Yep.
They're investing in real estate. They're investing into other businesses. And we take on the tough persona that these guys give. And man, look, the only thing about it, I'm worried about getting wealthy right now is me. And people that are around me that I can stimulate, and let's talk about money. Okay?
Yep, that's exactly right.
But man, this whole problem right now goes back to the home. It goes back to the house. It goes back to the rearing and the raising of children. It goes to, we're going to have to quit talking about in the church when we get to heaven. God damn, everybody living in hell right here.
And this mama was so ghetto, I had her personal cell phone number. I said, look, the principal talking about putting them up out of here. I said, come here like you got some sense because I keep trying to help them. She come in there acting all the blue, all you trying to put in my face. I'm like, nah, I just trying to help your dumb ass.
Well, but you do realize that the reason that a lot of our young children are fools, their mamas and daddies fools.
Yes.
Their mamas ghetto.
I done arrested more parents at Whitehaven High School 6 or 7 years ago than I did students. Because little Ray them ass up there acting the fool, bang, got dope on them, gun, and you call the parents and they come up there acting the fool. I'm like, chill out, man, chill out. So they dumb ass end up getting mad because they children is a spitting image of them. They all just stupid.
All right, Michael. I'm going to let you go, brother. Thank you, man. Y'all want y'all paradise. Y'all want to die and go to heaven. Okay. Look at where we are. Look where we are. Look where you are. We're in bad shape, y'all. And we've allowed the white man to play us. And you've gotten so comfortable with the white man playing you. You'd rather be in the midst of the white man, live like the white man. And when I say live like the white man, I'm talking about taking on his attributes. You want your hair looking like him? I saw a black woman that called herself an activist out of Memphis on Facebook. They're talking about blondes have more fun. You weren't born that way. You want to look like that white woman. You've allowed white folks to tell you, take on our persona. You can't have our money, but take on our persona. Act like us. Pretend to fuck you us. Let's go to Augusta, Georgia.
Stephanie. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Did you say Stephanie?
Yes, Stephanie.
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Hi. Well, hi. How are you doing? This is the first time ever calling in, but tonight is very important. I want to touch bases going all the way back to when we spoke on, when you were speaking on, and a couple have called in speaking on about the man not being in the household. Mm-hmm. And that's why some boys or some of the youth are acting out. Mm-hmm. I want to disagree with that. And I want to disagree with that on so many levels. One, I'm 47, I'll be 48 this year. You're elder of me. And so therefore you come up old school. And I have a 15-year-old son. I left my son's dad when he was 4 months old because I learned of activity that I didn't like. And so that put me out being a single mother. I made a choice as to what and who I was going to have around my son. Mm-hmm. I didn't have men going in and out my house. Mm-hmm. And I've been married now for 5 years. But my son is 15 years old. And because of the foundation that I had inside of my household from the time that he was 2 years old and understood, really one, and understood that, first of all, my house have rules and regulations. When he turned 2, my rules grew as he grew. And he is 15 years old right now. This boy is 15 years old. He's been homeschooled for the past 7-8 years before the pandemic and everything, because I pulled him out of regular school because of the BS that was going on inside the regular schools. I wasn't going to subject my son to all of that. Mm-hmm. Not sheltering him because he played football. He's around all kids. He played football. He played basketball. He takes karate and all of that. But at the same time, the mess that was inside of the schools, when I sat inside of school, just inside of elementary, like the guy just said a few minutes ago, I did agree with that, is what, some of the music and stuff that the children are listening to. Going back to that, I didn't let my son is, like I said, he's 15. When he turned 12 and 13, he started listening to the old school NAA and all that stuff like that. I didn't let him listen to none of that stuff when he was younger. Why? Because his mind was too young. By the time he started listening to that stuff, and he still don't play it in my house. He played it with headphones on. Mm-hmm. Because I taught him respect first. Guys that came around me and everything or whatever, they all respect respected me because I had a son, and you was not going to come around me talking any kind of way, dressing any kind of way. In my family, I was always told and always called over, you think that you white this, you think you white that, you think you and think you that, because I didn't allow my son to talk any kind of way. He was going to walk in my mother's house and not rip and run like the rest of the kids was doing. He was not going to just say anything and just, or if somebody was trying, one of my sisters or whatever was trying to get him to say curse words before he could even say A, B, or C. Okay. No, I took them 2 fingers and I tapped him on the lip. No, you're not going to be doing that. And where it said, like I said, he's 15 now, and I just commented in the group. This boy is 15. He has his own full service lawn business with customers that's already calling him for the new season, that spring season that's getting ready to come up. I have an organization. I'm an advocate and activist in the community. I'm a sexual assault survivor. So I travel speaking about sexual assault in the community, in the military, in the prisons, and everything or whatever. And there's times where I have to travel and we have to leave our son back at home. He's 15 years old. We have cameras going all the way around the house. We have weapons and everything. We don't have, because of how I raised him, I don't have to worry about if I have to fly out to Washington, D.C. and have to be gone for 2 days. If my husband has to go, because my husband now married for 5 years, he's retired military. If he has to fly and go out with me, and we have to go somewhere 24 hours, I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm having a party back here at my house, or whether or not my 15-year-old son is sneaking at the house and everything. He has a car outside the yard and everything, but he can't get keys to it until he's 16 years old and is a responsible driver. I don't have to worry about, and we still leave 2 other vehicles parked in the yard. We don't have to worry about whether or not he's going to be out here. We have wine in the house. We have liquor. We don't drink, but when we have like gatherings and everything, we have liquor and stuff in the house and everything, whatever, at the bar. We don't have to worry about those things. And I say this to say, it's called foundations. Foundations, and like you said, it's what you have inside of the household. When these idiots are out here shooting and out here sitting up in here, when they was not blowing up, but burning up Atlanta, because I'm right here in Augusta, Hetsville, Georgia, 2 hours away from Atlanta. And when these fools was out here burning up Atlanta and everything, it pissed me off. But you know what? I sat my son down in front of the television, and I told him, you know what? This is the stuff that I have raised you not to get out here and do. Because guess what? At 15 years old, you're first of all, at 7 o'clock, if he ain't with his mom and dad, he ain't out in the streets anyway. Okay. Even when he go out to ride his bike, one of us sitting out there on the porch, when he walked through the neighborhood, we're going for a walk as a family. We got to get back to foundations of being a family. Stop letting our 15-year-old boys and some of our mothers, me and my husband just had this conversation the other day. Stop calling our black boys our husbands and our man. That's not your man, that's your son. That's not your husband, that's your son. Stop letting these boys think that they are grown. Our girls, let's stop sitting up in here, coming out here thinking that they are, even at 2 and 3 years old, all over Facebook with all these little hoochie-fire outfits and stuff on. These pedophiles, because like I say, this is my area of expertise, working with people and everything, with sexual assault victims. Stop putting this stuff on these little girls and everything, because what you're dressing them at 2 and 3 years old, and you're thinking that it's cute because they've been over twerking and watching you twerking, doing all that. Guess what? When they 5 and 6 years old, when they doing the little dances and stuff at school, that's what they're going to be doing. And the boys, when they go out on the playground and everything, and they start acting on, they act up on what they see at home.
Well, let me tell you something. I've let you go long, and I'm going to tell you the reason I let you go long. Yes, I let you go long because I'm agreeing with everything that you said, and I'm hoping that there are a lot of people listening to what you said. I was reading some comments over here on YouTube with some people I'm on block because they were saying that you were going too long and you telling your story. But see, I get so many calls from people that ain't got good damn sense that when I get somebody with some sense on the phone and you're speaking truth, then you go on. That's the reason it's called the Thaddeus Matthews Show and not some of these peons that I see over here on YouTube. But ma'am, you said standards. You said standards in your house. You said rules in your house. And gone are the days where parents have rules and guidelines in their house. Too many of our children are raising themselves. They're doing exactly what they want to do. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But look, let me tell you something, baby. You keep on doing it, and feel free to call me at any time when we're on a subject like this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
I'm glad I was able to get through and share this nugget with many, because our black households need to understand this, and that we need to hear this more often. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at some of you illiterates over here on the YouTube channel with some of your comments. Like somebody named Andrea Smith. Girl, who cares? Bitch, you all care. You all care. And if you don't like what goes on my show, stay the fuck off. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about Negroes that's always got a motherfucking excuse, and you always want to blame the white man, and you ain't doing shit in your community yourself. Fuck you. Leave, goddammit. Shit. Well, I'm reading all your comments. You are allowing a generational curse to take you in. Dumb bitch. We don't care. Yes, we do care. Because maybe some of you will start raising your children. Okay. The man set the rules and guidelines. It's a woman's job to nurture kids. I don't know who this motherfucker, and you motherfucking Israelites that come on my show, man, fuck y'all with that bullshit. Because y'all ain't got shit going on in the damn community. Y'all just like any other religious organization. If men were in the house, then they could say something. So Mr. Israel, man, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you with that bullshit. There was no man in my house. But there were rules in my house. There were rules that I was going to abide by or get the fuck out the house. I got my ass whooped at the house. Tomorrow night's show is entitled Our Ass Whooping a Day Will Keep the Penitentiary Away. That's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow night. You motherfuckers that don't believe in whooping your children, put them in time out. You couldn't put a motherfucker like me in time out. It just gave me more time to think of something else to get into. See, one of the things that you all fail to understand when the white man developed Similac and all that other shit and took y'all off the titty, do you not understand that that was by design? The chemicals that they use to make Similac and Infamil and all that bullshit, they are chemicals. The white man sat in a laboratory. They sat in a laboratory. Do y'all understand? Do you understand the plan of the white man is no longer with the goddamn hood on his head, burning crosses? The plan now is for the self-destruction of the black man. When they took you off the titty, I still love milk. Give me milk does you good. When the white man got in his laboratory, what do you think he made infamia for? You don't want to understand when I keep going back and telling you that there has been a program in place since the late 40s and the 50s to get rid of poor black, poor white folk. White trash, y'all just as worse as we are. White folk that's in power don't give a fuck about you either. There has been a plan to eliminate black folk on this planet. They don't need you no more. Okay? They don't need you no more. You don't pick their cotton. You don't pick their tobaccos. You done made this country what it is. Don't need you niggas no more. Fuck you niggas. Now you niggas want our jobs. Now you niggas want to live where we live. Too many of you niggas on the planet tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill you and make money off of you too. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some of our other smart whites to get into the laboratory. When they get in the laboratory, they're gonna put a little bit of this in there and a little bit of that in there and pour some more shit in there. We're gonna make a formula. And what we're going to do is tell you, quit nursing your babies. Quit using that which God gave you to give your baby some nutrients. We're going to let you know we're smarter than God. We're going to make you something that you can put in a bottle. You don't know what the formula is, but us good white people are going to tell you, you ain't got to take your titty out no more. And that's what they did to you. Did you not notice that in the generation that produced something like an infomeal, that this is the generation of our young people who have lost their minds, who are incarcerated? You don't understand who that white boy is. You think that white man loves you because he creates a title for you on the job. You the vice resident, the vice president of this, that, and other. Nigga, you just a good nigga. You're a good handkerchief head nigga. You think you better than all the other niggas. You're a tool. I can use you, nigga. Yeah, you a good nigger. The white man does not love you. Yes, he loves you because he can use you. He knows that you will spend more money of your money, your hard-earned money. You will spend more dollars with him than you will with the black man. You handkerchief head niggas. Y'all want to hear these black preachers that want to tell you about by and by when the morning come. And God damn it, you can't even have a morning. Damn, y'all time it out again. Should I bring you back? got a guy I work with thinks that he says if he gets fired, that mama's going to take care of him. I work at a country club. Nigga, you just a caddy. Then they'll use your expertise to train your white replacement. Scared of white folk. Why are you scared of white folk? You scared of white folk because you don't love our folk. You don't appreciate our folk. So the white man can use you. He can kick you on one side of your ass. And he said, you forgot this other side. Kick me some on this side, sir. Y'all timing all the way out. I'm going to bring y'all back for just a little bit. Sydney, Australia, you come on back too, yeah? We'll be back in just a minute. Lord have mercy today. I know this is too deep for some of y'all.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repair.
All right, we are back. Thank you so very much. Some of you get mad. When I talk about white people. And I don't hate white people. I do business with white people. I take white people's money. But I'm a black man. Let me share something with you. When the white man can buy you, you will always be a slave. And you can never be free as long as you take the white man's money. If he can look at you and say, nigga, jump. Yes, sir. Scratch your head. Yes, sir. Dance. You'll never be free. But he understands See, first of all, you've allowed white folks to tell you that you can be a racist. You can't be a racist. Not even by their definition. The definition that whites put in Webster's dictionary says that a racist is one who has control over a people. We don't have a control over a people. We don't even control ourselves. Marching. I shared with you when y'all were marching for George Floyd and all them other folk. You want results. Economic boycott. Keep your black dollars in your black pocket. Quit giving your money to the white man. Oh, I know some money you got to give because, see, we talk, but we have not remedied our communities. We have not brought industries into our community. We have not brought grocery stores and hospitals into our communities. So you find yourself having to depend on the white man for your survival. You're satisfied with working a 9 to 5, a 3 to 11, 11 to 7. The white man owns you. You put that blonde shit in your head. You put them spiders on your eyes. You want to look like that white woman. You want to look like her, but you're the maid at the white woman's house. You become her white husband's wench. He fucks you and takes your black pussy and sends you on your way. And some of you have the audacity to think that you can replace his white wife. All he wanted was your black pussy. He wanted to try your pussy out. That's all he wanted. Then when he finds out that black pussy is good, you lose your supervisor's position. You get demoted. And you go back up there. You want to keep your job, wench? Go up there in the warehouse. Finds him another box schiffler. Makes him the new wench. Till he gets tired of her. He programmed you to not only want to be his wench, you no longer even want a black man. You fall in love, you say, with that white boy that when he gets angry calls you a nigger. You become his nigger bitch. He didn't mean that. He was just angry. He was just angry. Yes, he did. You his souvenir. You his trophy. Don't give a fuck about you. But all you want is a white man. I'll listen to some of you and I'll read some of your statements on social media and you'll talk about how the white man treats you better than a black man. You still just his bitch. you ain't found the right black man. You so busy downing your black man, your black brother. Oh, because I've been hurt by black men before. They call that life. I'm going to get me a white man. He going to treat me better. So he fucks you, and his mind is on the plantation. He fucking his slave bitch. And you're enjoying it. You're enjoying it. It makes you feel good. Oh, I don't want me no black man. I don't want me nothing but me a white man. You won't walk down the street holding the hands of a black man. And then some of you brothers, you done let the love of a black woman for a white woman. You think that white woman really loves you. And most time, brothers, y'all go get that barefooted white wench. That fat, out of shape white wench that the other white men don't want. You in love with her. You ain't got no car. She walks down the street with you barefooted. Because you the only thing that want her. The white man don't want her. She's the crumbs that fell from the white man's table. You want the crumbs. The white man says, shit, I'm glad that nigga got that house. That poor white trash. Who do you think? See, poor white folk, you ain't shit either. Because you think you shit. But the white folk with money don't give a shit about you. Who do you think came up with the term poor white trash? Didn't no black folk come up with that term? Because we always glorify you. We always try to find your good. We always speak of your good. We ain't gonna call you poor black trash. Damn. You don't want to build your black man up. Black man, you don't want to build your black woman up. You want that white hoe that don't give a shit about you. You play golf. You play basketball. You play football. So the white woman attaches herself to you. Yeah, that white woman, she attaches herself to you because you got some money. And when that white woman spends all of your money, you bet just back to being an ordinary nigga. So, don't blame the white man. Don't blame the white man for making a damn fool out of you. That's what you want to be. You want to be the tool. You want to be the pawn of the white man. And they go get these handkerchief head niggas, these politicians. They go get these cronies like a Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson ain't shit. Ain't never been shit. to go get these niggas that make money with the white folk. Oh, massa, I'm gonna keep the niggas in pawn. Now you know I gotta pretend as though I'm black. But I'll keep them niggas in check. You Negroes, every time something happens in the black community, you run to one black lawyer. What's that nigga's name? Ben Crump. What case has that nigga won? But you pay for his notoriety. He jumps over every case that is out there. That nigga ain't shit. Win something, motherfucker. Win a case. Show us that you're working for black folk. Pass by the window. You look at these niggas. How much is that nigga in the window? Until we as a people, we wake up and understand that a lot of these Negroes who call themselves leaders are designed to lead us to the slaughter. Quit voting for niggas just because they niggas. What has that nigga done in the black community? What has he stood up and said? Someone agreeing with Ben Crump ain't won that one case. He jumped on everything. I saw him on last week. He had jumped on something. I forgot what it was. Henry Reeves ain't shit either. Black lawyer here in Memphis. Henry Reeves ain't shit. If y'all think in Memphis that Henry Reeves owned that lawyer firm, shit. Please don't let me tell you what I can tell you about Reeves. Now, who's this from Jackson, Mississippi?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Who is this? Who is this? I ain't gonna ask for once. Y'all keep running the Ben Crump. See, I'm fit to go start outing some of these niggas. I'm in the out nigga mood. That might make my health better.
Call from.
Hello?
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Is your name Hello?
Hey, pal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to come on your live.
You on here? Say something.
Hey, I'm trying to see what's going on. Why are you talking about Ben Crump?
Cause he ain't shit.
Why are you talking about Ben Crump like that?
Cause I just told you, he ain't shit.
Hold on, I got a friend over in Jackson, Mississippi, named Harbo.
Okay, what?
He don't play about damn Ben Crump now. He wanted me to call you.
I can't hear you, motherfucker. Motherfucker, talk where I can hear you.
Motherfucker, you hear? Hey, look, don't be cussing me out either, pal. You supposed to be a damn.
Well, then, goddamn it, speak where I can hear you. Quit acting like you some illiterate motherfucker in Jackson, Mississippi. Cotton picking motherfucker, you. What about Ben Crump?
If I need to, look, I don't need you talking about Ben Crump. He been in the black community for a long time.
Fuck Ben Crump.
What have you done for the black community?
Sir, if you came to Memphis, Google me, motherfucker. That's what the young folks said. Google me, motherfucker. What Ben Crump? What Ben Crump done did for you?
You let them gay motherfuckers on that interview. Damn, do your
man, no, come at me, man. I hear the little gay motherfuckers like I'm your punk ass, your bitch ass. You calling him a Ben Crump? What has he done for you? What case has Ben Crump won?
You Google that motherfucker. You talking about Google?
No, motherfucker. You call me, sissy motherfucker. You call me, bitch. You panty pink bitch wearing motherfucker. You call me.
I know I called your punk ass, but
man, fuck you.
That.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you with a grand big 20-inch dildo, motherfucker. Fuck you. Ben Crump ain't won a case. Now, if I'm wrong, did he win Trayvon's case? Has he did anything else for George Floyd since he been off of TV? No, motherfucker. Give a fuck about Ben Crump. Kiss my ass and call it sweet. Shit. Don't you be talking about Ben Crump. See, y'all better be careful at the black lawyers that handle these cases. And wonder about the white folk that's done sent some of these black lawyers to the case to make sure it don't never go nowhere. Boy, I just told y'all something. Some of these niggas take on these cases for white folk. Let me finish my milk, baby.
I need you to woo-saw.
The what?
Woo-saw a little bit.
I need to woo-saw.
Yeah,
what the fuck is woo-saw?
Yeah, I need you to calm down a little bit.
I am calm.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
This milk good. You got something else I can drink? See, it's been quiet until you got here. Don't start.
You want me to leave again?
I'm going to get through in a minute so I can eat. Don't give a fuck about these so-called goddamn leaders. Leader, win a goddamn case. Impress me, motherfucker. Impress me. Motherfucker ain't one damn case. He go from case to case to case. Goddamn, can you finish a goddamn case? Can you really see you win a case, motherfucker? Win one. Then he jumped on the case of the what the little girl's name now that got killed by the police. She jumped on that one. He jumped on that one. Jumped on something. Last week he was on something, shit happened. Motherfucker, can you win a case? Shit, if anything happened to me, call Arthur Horn III. Shit. That's my lawyer. And he won some cases. Shit.
To accept, press 1. To send send a voicemail, press 2.
What's your name?
I'm gonna tell you the real deal, how it goes.
What's your name?
Jonathan Newton.
Did you call me before?
Yeah, it's interesting that you're talking about Ben Crump. He's partnered with Morgan & Morgan down in Florida. They essentially underwrite his flying around the country. He's a signer. He signs the cases, and then people who are there litigate the cases. People who are local litigate the cases. So it's not like he litigates any of those cases.
Have you got anything to prove that?
No, I mean it's a fact. I'm a lawyer. Everybody knows that. Not only that, on your YouTube, I put Morgan & Morgan partners with civil rights attorney Ben Crump to launch a new firm. When it happened, so he did the Trayvon Martin case. Mm-hmm. That put him on the map. Then after that, he partners with, like, there's a case out of my hometown, Key West. Ben Crump will fly down there. He'll get the case, and then essentially he works with another attorney. The other attorney's name is good grief, Devon. What is Devon's name?
The other black attorney that's always with him?
No, it's not always a black attorney that's always with him. Not at all. And Pastor, I run the National Association Against Police Brutality. When I tried to reach out to Ben Crump and the others who wouldn't even return a phone call with me. And I'm a black man. Calling a spade a spade.
My God.
Yeah. So this what you're seeing is essentially a masterful marketing job by Morgan & Morgan. And Morgan & Morgan is one of the largest firms in Florida. They pay for all of his flights, all of his hotels. They underwrite his, and he'll run around, he'll sign the clients. And then litigators who have experience in police misconduct cases actually do all the litigation or the settlement. And then they'll get on TV and they'll settle out the case. And I'm like you now. I really don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm glad people are actually telling the truth and talking about this stuff.
Hey, man, I appreciate your call again. Thank you, yeah?
All right. You bet.
And that makes sense. Because Ben Crump came out of nowhere. And I would be surprised if that's who Henry Reeves is fronting for. What's wrong? Henry Reeves in Memphis spends too much goddamn money. Woo, Jesus. All right. All right. What time is it? 9:20? All right. Tell y'all what y'all do. If y'all like what I do and y'all support this ministry I got, go to the Cash App. Okay, support this ministry. This is a ministry. This is a part of Naked Truth. Yeah, he's just a face. He's just a face. Just a face.
You got Walker Flock on your page, they say.
I got to do what?
They said Walker Flock on your page.
Who's Walker Flock?
You're hip hop.
Is it Walker Flocker? I don't know you, man. Peace. You need to put me on one of them albums. Y'all, you need some cussing pastor on one of them albums of yours, and we can set the people straight. Oh, that Walker Flocker is. He the real Walker Flocker. I heard that name before.
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you like it is. I don't give a fuck if Walker Flocker, Do Flocky, anybody else on here. Shaq be on here a lot. Shaq be on here on the page a lot. Honored to have you here, sir. Are you talking about me realistic? No. Realistic? Were you talking about me?
No.
Huh? Okay. What y'all talking about? All this brother man and other man stuff.
They was talking about the guy that just called in, baby.
Well, let me show you something. Here's what the white man does. The white man goes get him a good nigga. Ben, whatever, what's his name? Ben Crump is a good nigga. Okay? See, the truth, know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Fuck you and your cash. No, motherfucker, fuck you and your ugly ass mammy. Because, bitch, if that's your motherfucking picture on your motherfucking profile, you look like some dizzy ass bitch. You did, motherfucker. Suck out of a dick that'll make you whole. Praise you, Jesus. Walker, if you want some spiritual guidance, goddammit, you gonna have to get me off of here. I'm talking about one thing right now. And I don't let you and nobody else, ain't none of y'all that important that you interrupt what I'm talking about. Walker, Flocker, or whoever the fuck you is. Okay. Don't interrupt where I am, Doc, to go anywhere else. You want me to contact you, leave your number in my inbox, and I'll call you. Ain't but one somebody that's impressed me other than me. That's God. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Other than that, shit. Freddie Gibbs got you on one of his classic. Yes, they paid me. Hallelujah. Sony Ruckus paid me. Okay? Sony Ruckus paid me. So, yeah, they got one of my videos on there. But I'm telling you, whoever is out here, that we as a people, if we don't come together, we are destined to be destroyed. Okay? Okay, this ain't Walker's show, so goddamn cut the attention off of Walker. This ain't his show. When he puts me on one of his shows, then we got something going on. Right now, this is the Thaddeus Matthews show. Okay? Look, until we come together, until we unify for real, the white man will forever be in charge. Now, if you want to contribute to this ministry, there it is. Cash App, Naked Truth Ministries. Okay. Flockers, you think I'm doing all right? Hit the Cash App, brother. See, this is a ministry. I've come out of the building. I went by the building today. I got to get all my stuff out of there. Had to go get me a comfortable chair. I broke that chair I was in. Shit. Yeah, Flocka, go to the Cash App. And those of you that believe in a real ministry that ain't talking about let's go to heaven, but it's talking about let's live right now. Okay? Right now. You don't understand the truth. Okay? You don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth because you don't want to be set free. And I understand it says it's not just that the truth will set you free. It says, know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You got to know it. You got to want it. You got to believe in it. If you have been insulted tonight because I talked about your master, and you're going to go to work tomorrow and tell your good master, Master, that man on social media and on his Roku channel, he was talking about y'all. He going to pat you on the head. Rub your little stomach and send your ass on back out there in the plantation. We have the power to be free. But you got that first want to be free. Quit allowing white folk to manipulate you. We're not ready in the black community for anything. You can't win a race war. With them little guns y'all got in the black community, you little so-called thugs, gangsters, and gang members, you can't beat the white man at his game yet. He got bazookas. While y'all at the club partying, little white children out on the shooting range. Because you take this whole thing as a joke. Oh, the white man ain't gonna never rise up against us. He's already risen up against you. He's already risen up against you. And you don't know it. When you start trying to look like him, dress like him. I'm not talking about no goddamn abortions. And I'm taking you off my page for even coming on my page trying to change my subject. Don't ask me no questions that ain't about what I'm talking about. He ain't here no longer, Selena. I'm going to bring it to you. Tomorrow night I'm going to talk about a whooping a day will keep the penitentiary away. We can't win a war against the white man until we win the war that's going on within us and in the black community. While the hatred is still here, we can't win. The jealousy and the envy, we can't win. All right, I'm tired. My dinner should be over here waiting for me. Lord, she come home with 4 or 5 boxes of shoes.
You always telling my business.
4 or 5 boxes of shoes. But that's all right. She got it like that.
I'm practicing how to spend your money.
Look like practice making perfect.
It is. It really is.
Look, will you let me finish my show?
I mean, I'm going to my own business.
Okay.
You love it.
Don't fix my food. I'm ready to eat. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, really? They're gonna run to Mr. White Man. Mr. White Man. Whoop that Matthews. Tell White Man get my book. Bullshit from the Pulpit. It's a must read. You got to get the book. You can get the ebook right now and don't have to wait on the hard copy. Is that for your wedding?
Yes.
Let me see it, shoe.
Nope.
You don't want me to show it, shoe?
I sure do not.
It's so sparkly. She likes that sparkly shit. One night this week, and I was reading something in the, and I might do that Wednesday night, in the Final Call. I might do a story that they did in the Final Call that talk about the spies in the black community. The white man knows everything that goes on in the black community. A lot of these politicians are a part of white organizations. White organizations are training black politicians, giving them money, giving them status, giving them position to be able to take over the black community. But that's a whole nother show by itself. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Again, contribute to the ministry. Cash App, Naked Truth Ministries. This is the kind of preaching that you need. This is the type of ministry that you need. Ain't no bullshit. Ain't no political correctness. Why you cuss? Because I'm the cussing pastor. Am I doing a midday show tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be doing that on tomorrow. I'll be doing the midday show tomorrow. Okay? But more than that, I'll be up at 5:30 in the morning, ready to go on the radio to play the best in blues and grown folk music at 6 a.m. And some days I mix that blues and I go back and pull some of that old grown folk music. I go back and pull some Delphonics. I go back some Manhattans, the Dramatics, the Temprees, the Shylights. I go and do what grown folk like. You don't need to see Mel. What you need to see Mel for? You like Mel? She looked mighty cute today, too. Look like a little China doll. She do. Look like my little China doll. All right. All right, y'all. I'm tired. No, I haven't got the signed copy. I haven't even ordered them in yet. I've been doing some of that. This weekend, my health was the main issue. I'll get the books. I'll order the books sometimes this week. But, doctor scared the shit out of me. But I want you to know that the old Thaddeus Matthews is back. It's fuck a motherfucker that I don't want to fuck with. Okay? I know it's a great book. It's about me, baby. It's about me. All right, thank you so much. Give if you want to give. If you don't think that what I'm saying means anything, then don't. But I'll be back. I'll be back in the midday tomorrow. We'll do the show again on tomorrow. Thank you so much for tonight. And top of the evening to you.